Good morning, good morning. How are you? I wanted to jump on super quick because I've been doing an amazing training session and I wanted to share some of this amazing knowledge with you guys. So I am going to read a little bit off my notes today, so I apologize, but this is gold stuff. So did you know that you can use your See First list on Facebook to build some relationships with people? And I've been finding this has been really good in the 90-90 challenge. So I wanted to show you guys how to do a little bit of that today. So do you feel like sometimes every day you're doing this stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, and you might do your business for a little while and some reach outs for a little while and you go really hard and then you stop again and then you keep going. So if you're in the 90-90 challenge, maybe pop some comments down below and say, yes, I'm in. And if you want to be in the 90-90 challenge, just let me know because we can add you in. It is not too late. So we're already 30 days through, so we're on to our second chunk. So I want to get a little bit of an idea on who's actually using the See First list at the moment. And do you know what it is and what it's used for? So if you don't, the See First list can contain about 25 to 30 people. And with the Facebook algorithms that are out right now, Facebook chooses who sees your posts and who puts people in front of you as well based on how often and how much you're talking to them. So what we want See First to do is we want to put our prospects and the people who we want to love and comment on a lot and build relationships with, we want to put those people in front of you all the time. So why is it effective? So it's going to make connecting with people a lot easier, okay? So do you feel like sometimes you've got people in front of you and you're messaging them and you're doing posts and you're doing stories and you're doing birthday messages, but sometimes you just feel like there's a lot going on, but you just want to focus on little bits at a time. So that's where we can kind of feel like we're doing this stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. So if you do feel like that, just put, yeah, I'm guilty in the comments, because we all do, right? So I get it because I've done it before and I get really off track sometimes and I get distracted and then that's where we stop. Now I don't stop for a long period of time, but I feel like I'm not in that flow sometimes. So this has been really cool. So it's a little bit like making popcorn. So making popcorn, you can turn on the popcorn for like 30 seconds and then it stops. And then you turn it on for another 30 seconds and then you stop it and then you wonder why the popcorn doesn't cook, because that's stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. So you don't have the results sometimes because of this stop, go, stop, go. So again, this has been really cool. So if you're trying to tackle like a list of like 300 people, it's too much. Like you want to bring it down to about 25 to 30, which is why this 90-90 challenge has been so amazing. So what feels better to you when you think about it? Working on recruiting and doing like 30 minutes a day for the rest of the week and just focusing on 20 to 30 people, or like you're trying to tackle like 300 people, there's there's no structure and you don't really know what's going on. So how many names have you currently got in your phone or in Facebook Messenger or Instagram followers? Like there's probably a massive list of people going on, right? And like, what are you doing with your list? Is your list just too big? So we want to break that down into just having 30 people that we're able to talk to and build relationships with, and just do it in little bite-sized chunks. So when you're thinking of prospecting people and talking to them, you want to think about, who do I want to get to know? Who do I want to build a relationship with? Who do I want to collaborate with? And even if these people are a no right now, don't put those people who are saying no into the I'm not going to talk to you again box. Because if there's somebody who you really would love to work with, then you want to keep building those relationships with them. So find some people who have got some awesome stories as well, that are doing some great stories, so that you can mirror and model off that. So each week, or, you know, you guys, most of you guys are doing each month, you know, 30 names on the month. Think about with your See First list, each week you're going to have 25 to 30 people in your See First list. So the first people who are going to go on your See First list is your target market. So, you know, like I met a girl a couple of weeks ago, and I can see from her page that she's genuine, she's caring, she's worked in the same industry that I have previously in my career. She's not afraid of posting on social media. She does live videos already. We became friends on there, and it was just like a random friend request. But I want Facebook to be able to show her my stuff, and I want to see her stuff. Because what can happen is, if you just add somebody and then you're not interacting with them, they'll just go off into the little black hole of Facebook newsfeed scroll, and you might not ever see their stuff. Okay, so in the long haul, you want to really get to know people. So the second lot of people that you want to put on your See First list is influencers, because they've got pain points as well, right? So, you know, they might be coaches or personal trainers, or like people who are already influencing you somehow in your life, or you're learning from someone. So do you feel that you can build a relationship with that person? Absolutely you can. So, you know, that could just be following them and commenting and loving on their stuff, because they're adding value to you. It doesn't have to always be you adding value back to them. So put them on your See First list and follow them. So if they connect with you and you like what you see and you would really love to work with them, why not put them on your list, right? So don't message them and say, oh my gosh, hey, you've got to come and check out what I'm up to. They're probably just going to roll your eyes at you. So get to know them first. So a little tip with these people before you take them into Messenger. So like the next person, like people that you're going to add, like personal trainers or teachers or people like that are of influence, who do you already know in your friend circle that you can stick on that list? And other people that you can put on that See First list is people that you've already sent a link to, but they've said no, but you were really excited to be able to send them that link, and you want to be able to put them on that See First list, because some people do take a long time to build those relationships. And, you know, like I've got a few team members who have said yes after quite a while, after, you know, you keep loving on their posts and you know this is going to be amazing for them, and you just want them to see the value out of that. So get to know them a little bit better. So what's the next thing? So they're going to then see that you're a real person, you know, that you're not just trying to sell something to them. So when you interact with them and they see what you're up to and you're sharing your success and your wins, you know, think about that. What wins are you sharing? Share your little wins every day of something, you know, a challenge that you've overcome. Do the shred. Seriously, like Kylie Walker posted her photos the other day, and how amazing was it? You know, like to start this shred coming up soon, the Better Body Challenge, to be able to have those transformation photos. So in 8 weeks' time, you can share your wins, but also over the journey, you're able to share the little wins, the little challenges, the little things that you've overcome with your eating, with your health, with your workouts, with doing more and being more, and what you've learnt out of the program. You know, share all of that amazing stuff, because that's excitement and that's what people love. So, you know, you can also share the success from your direct downlines, people who are in your own team. You can share success from other people's teams. I wouldn't do it as much, but it's great to do. You know, if you find an inspiring story like Kylie's, go and share that. Like, you know, look at this amazing girl. Just look at what she's created on that 8-week Better Body Challenge, and share our team as well. So how do we do this? So what I want you to do is go through your list. Go through your Facebook Messenger, go through your phone, and pick your 25 to 30 people, exactly as we've done with the 30 and 30 challenge. And I want you to add them to your See First list. So to do that, you go onto Facebook and you go into their profile and you click on, I think it's following. I'm pretty sure it's following, and or notifications, one of those. And there's an option in there that you can click See First. Now you can only have 25 to 30 people on there. And what you need to do is then add them in, and you want to update that list weekly. Okay, weekly is the key. So if they don't post, or if you're not seeing their stuff all the time, you know, some people don't post on Facebook all the time. So there's no point having them in your See First list if they're not posting. Okay, so this has happened to me before, and I've gone in and I'm just like, I've never seen any posts from this person, and they just don't post. So they might be awesome as customers, but this is great little business tool for building relationships for business prospects as well. So, so you're going to go and like their profile. You're going to add someone. You're going to put them on their See First list. And if you're not digging their vibe, if they're maybe not friendly, if they're negative, if they're posting a load of crap, take them off your list. You do not want them on your See First list. Yes, you might want to keep them as friends and, you know, talk to them in other ways, but, you know, you don't want to be spending your time interacting. So refresh this every week. So you want to comment once a day. So if you have a look on the DMO checklist that I've done under the units, there's a little checklist in there, and one of those sections is to comment and like on 10 people's posts that are not in your team or in your business already. Okay, so this is a really cool way to do that, because all of these people that you're putting on your See First list are not in your team or your business. Okay, they're people who you want to build relationships with. So when you're able to do that little 5 minutes, Fraser, in Fraser's book, if you haven't got Fraser's book yet, it's called I Dare You. Go and grab one of these. You can get them online. It's really awesome. And he talks about toilet time. So if you haven't heard of toilet time before, it's, you know, a couple of times a day, or you might go 10. Use your phone. It might be in the school pickup line, or in the toilet, or at the gym, wherever. Use those little breaks of time to do your See First list. So it just needs to be 5 minutes. It doesn't need to be any longer than that. But just go and comment and do some really quick comments, emojis, love stuff, be a cheerleader on all of these amazing people that you've got in your See First list. So you're not scrolling through the Facebook feed. You've already got all your See First list already at the top. So there's 3 key things that you want to know about somebody before you take it into Messenger. So this is what I knew about a couple of people when I started, that I'm talking to. So I'm talking to an amazing girl at the moment. She lives in Poland. She used to work in IT like me, and I've just figured this out off her profile. She's a life igniter and courage trainer, so that's pretty cool. So she's an influencer. She manages large teams, and she used to have depression. So I know a couple of things about her now. So I was able to connect with her and speak to her about some stuff that I already knew about her on her page. So, you know, if I was going to say to her, hey, you know, I see we're connected and I just wanted to give you a shout out and, you know, share what I'm doing, I think you'll be awesome at it. Like, I've got no context there to build the relationship. So how well do you know your prospects? Like, are you just going in, just trying to recruit people, and just, does it feel good? Because if it doesn't, don't do it. Like, if you're just cold messaging people and not enjoying it, you're really doing this all wrong, because it's so much fun being able to build those relationships with people. And I love when I connect with somebody and they share wins and challenges and, you know, what's been amazing. And I connected with this girl that I've been just mentioning now. And I had a Zoom call with her last night, which was so awesome. And she shared more of her story, and she shared some of her wins, and she shared with me some of the things that she does every day. So that was really, really cool. So I didn't prospect her. I didn't ask her to join my business. We just connected and just said hi. So share some wins, share what's worked. And, you know, you can do this in the team chats, in the team page, because that builds the excitement. It shows the rest of the team what you're doing well and what you've been able to have as your little wins. So I give you permission that when you know 3 things about someone, that you can take it to Messenger and just, you know, and it might just be as simple as they're a mum and I know that they've got 3 kids and they live in Sydney. You know, that's 3 things. It can be as simple as that. So like Adam says, like if you haven't been going backwards and forwards and building these relationships and you don't have permission to share, then don't share. So what's the next bit? So yeah, when you've loved them enough and it feels good and it feels different to sending messages with people that you know absolutely nothing about. So go and give the See First list a go. I'm really excited to hear some of your wins, and pop them in the comments below. If you can't find anything or you want some more info, let me know, and go and have an epic day. Bye.